It's like, oh my gosh, it's 12:12, and this is how much I've gotten so far. Cause like, you know, it's really hard to like, you know, make sure it's nice and pasty and get all that like separated really well. I mean, I've gotten like a couple of things in, and I'm trying to saturate it as much as possible for it to, ooh, some of it came out, okay. You know, and of course I'm leaving the roots for last, so, you know, this is like a lot. But, you know, that is gonna be for last as well. I did go over with a little bit of this other one, so at 11:52, and then by like 12:05 I should be able to remove this one, this little one, somewhere around here. Yeah, this one, to see how it's at, because, oh, actually now, so, yeah, because this one is at least a good 20 minutes that it needed, not a whole hour. Yep, see, it's good. Now it's like at basically almost like the whole color of the head, so at least this one's okay. So I kind of want to leave this one separated. I hate to like remove it. It's like water and then just ruin the whole process for everything else. So I feel like I'm not trying to overuse my things too much. So I'm just gonna like, yeah, it still has like that warm undertone there. But like once I'm able to go over with the 20 volume, I'm gonna like rub it in there just with that and leave it on for another 20 minutes. But that would be it. Yeah, so let me take these off for a second. Just kind of wash that off. I'm trying my best not to like overlap stuff. It's very hard. I really wanted to do the from what it was like black still, like, well, it's still pretty warm. It's like an orangey, but it's because the, oh yeah, so back to kind of like a little bit of the story time. So the first lady, who wasn't a lady, it was like a girl just out of coloring school or something, and then she did my hair, and so I basically kind of told her what happened when I was in. So I don't know if that like scared her. She was like, I'm not gonna fry your hair. But also when I saw the video of me, and I might just like throw in a clip of it later on, but like from what I was able to see, it was like pretty light, like yellow light, and from what I saw, it was like black spots, like a lot of black, and I saw the little areas where she did the yellow, and then just overall did a brown. So she put hair dye on my hair, so like during that time she put, so that's why when I went again to get it dyed like lighter from this other guy, he was like, did you put hair dye in your hair? I was like, no, I don't know what she did. I asked her what I wanted, exactly how I told him what I wanted, and he's like, yeah, I think she just put hair dye. Where did you go? And I told her so and so place. It was in the same place in North Carolina, but yeah, that's where it's at. And so now this is me trying to fix what they kind of did to my hair. So yeah. just a quick FYI. If you guys see me like almost massaging my hair, I'm not lathering, which, you know, I know you don't lather. Bleach does not lather. So what I'm actually doing is like massaging the bleach within my hair fibers, because my hair is pretty thick. So I just try to get it in it and saturate it as much as possible to all the fibers that are in there, so I'm not missing any spots. I might be, I don't know yet. So as soon as I see the final results, we'll see. Try to hit also the front of the top and also the back of it, so it's getting both, and it's just a big bleachy sandwich basically. So it's just enough that it's gonna saturate it as much as possible. Okay. And then I just like lightly go over those ends. I don't like, it's just to take off that orange, so that like extra oomph, and then you know, once I'll go over it with the so I like fold it in half, just in case if you guys wanted to see the routine of it. Then it's like fold it in half, and then fold it from side to side so it incubates the hair, and so on. Nice. And then I'm gonna go over the rest of it. I'm trying to get as thin as possible, the slices. But yeah, and that is just another clip of it. I just really want to show how saturated it needs to be. See how like white that is? It's because that's how like caked on it needs to be. So, and like lightly, so lightly, but like so lightly. I need to get onto the like the ends because it's a little orange. I'm telling you. So my mom was a hairdresser. I'm gonna just like, might as well, you know, say that. But she would use like box dye for her hair. So I mean, we were not like, we couldn't afford hairstyling and all that stuff. And I don't know why she didn't pursue it, but you know, she would just do my hair every now and then. But it's a lot harder to get into like hairstyling over there in Boston. Well, it's easier to find business, but man, it's just like they gave it to almost anybody. I've been to so many hair salons so many times, and a lot of them were very like there was one that did it perfect, but that it's just the haircut though, that they did it perfectly. When I went to go get my hair done, that's what the roots came, the hot roots came from, and that lady who just kind of like didn't really help, and kind of, you know, are you looking for a more cool tone? I just wish it was just more like that, because I like clear as day, I could show pictures, and it's like almost like showing pictures to like Ray Charles. Like I had no idea how like they just like, oh, okay, if this is what you want, then this is what we could do, because clearly you know a little bit more about bleach. Oh, so you're looking for a platinum blonde. Okay, well, let's get her done. Or if you're looking for a warm tone, it's like the picture wasn't enough for them. That's what was getting to me. It's like, really? So, yeah. Now I'm doing it to me, and hopefully I could help the next person, or do it to somebody else, but they would probably have to pay me because this shit was pretty expensive. And I'm not saying like $100. Like this was like if I were to go get it at a salon, but honestly, at this point, I might as well have like done this before like this. I'd rather do it myself and get it for free every 3 to just to kind of touch up my roots and stuff. My eye is burning, by the way. But yeah, I'm just like, oh, finally I'm on this section, and it's crap. It's 12:27, so There we go. So another tip too that you could do is putting water inside the bag, so that way it steams up and it's a faster process. And also like, so since the bleach can dry out, so when you keep it there, at least the moisture will keep it moist, so it stays there a little bit longer. Because I'm gonna be here for like an hour or so. So just so you guys know. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, because like, I don't know, I don't feel like spending half my day a lot, or the whole day. Depends on how it goes. I don't know yet. But I'm gonna do half my head first. So I'm gonna do this half and see where I'm at and keep this as up as possible throughout the day. Because yeah, your girl doesn't really want to spend the whole day. And thankfully the kids are like, they are like home. So, you know, I have to take the time to feed them and stuff. But then again, I might just be lazy. And I don't want to rush it either, where I don't, like, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm so fed up. Literally right now, I'm just fed up, and it's been like maybe an hour and 32 minutes of me doing it, just going one by one, because like, I'm really nervous about this one. But I'll do like this half now, and then see where I'm at when I'm, so that way I could get up here. I kind of want to do these just to like do them. But no, not right now. Once I get to the end here, I'll see where I'm at. If I have to feed the kids, I'm gonna go do that. Like if I'm at 2, I'll definitely give them lunch, and then see where I'm at, because I also have to do homework for tonight, which is just a 350 word essay, so it's not really that bad. Yeah, I should be fine. As long as I have time for that too, then I'll be okay. I'm like super nervous. Oh my god. Doesn't help. No! No. Use this one. So, if I could return stuff, I would. Because I would return that like spatula thing. It was just super, because it would make it super pumpy. Ooh, too much. Put this to the side so you get confused. Close it. Tell myself to confuse it. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna like really like splat these on as much as possible. Oh my god, I'm super excited though. It's like I'm nervous, but not so nervous. Like I'm more just like super excited. Like I just want to get it over with. But this is pretty good. Yeah, this is good. I'm trying to like mix it so, because I noticed that like there's sometimes like little powdery stuff still, so I have to like blend it as best as possible. Okay, I think that's good. All right. All right, 20 minutes for these little things. Thankfully they're small, you know, that's what I really did appreciate. So I'm gonna do that and see where it goes. I'll take the videos, me doing some. So at least like, see, it's like super, I just don't want to waste it. So again, like right at the top, I kind of do hope that like Brad Mondos, because I'm currently watching, well, I'm not watching it, but I'm like listening to it. I hope that, no, you know what? I will be in that show. I will be there, and he will be like either seeing the negative stuff that I'm doing, because I'm pretty sure I am. First things first is me not being at a salon, but I have my reasons. You know, that was really annoying experience. So there we go. So I hope he like kind of rates me at what I'm doing and shows me like what better to do next time, because I would love to know. I've watched way too many of his videos to not know which one it is. So definitely he said to start at the shaft, make sure that I'm getting the, ooh, I got it down on the floor. Oh no, wait, no. On the little drawer knob. But make sure that I'm getting it really, really saturated is like what's most important. Okay, so that 20 minutes from the clock of 12:38, you might as well, like, I'm literally timing everything, and if I have to say the time out loud, that'll be great, so that way you guys, ooh, this too, right? I should just kind of like, because I don't want it to be warm, so I'll keep it all this through. And this is gonna be for a good 20 minutes. And the most annoying part is this. It's like wasting oil for little things like this. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, I hope you're all having a lovely day. I am, clearly. Gonna have the hair that I've desired forever. Gonna have products to keep and maintain it. Okay. You know, what's more annoying, it's like the foils. It's like not even the hair. Currently it's not burning me, thank God, because I haven't gotten to the to the roots yet. But yeah, it's definitely doing its thing. By the way, Blonde Me, love you all. And I wish you would sponsor me. Sponsor me, that would be great. Okay. Let's see how, like, oh my lord. Okay, I have to like remember to like really, it'd be funny if it was just a line on each one of them. That'd be so it's just a whole bucket of emotions lately. Oh my god, I'm opening the other one. Okay, mistake. Okay, got that. 2020. Yeah, 2020 minutes 40. Oh, because it's coming down. No, stay up here. You just stay, boy. Okay, and then this is gonna be that 20. Very little, because it looks like it's a little bit more of the. Yee. I know. And after, on top of that, I'm gonna be doing a trim, because this hair needs it, like for reals. She is gonna need a huge ass trim, which I already had a wolf shag to begin with, but I wasn't maintaining the hair. My hair was nasty, so why was I gonna, you know, and I knew that I was gonna need a haircut after this, so it's like, why would I need another one? Ah! Oh, no. Okay. Clearly this one didn't want to stay on, so I'm gonna leave it on. Or just make another. And you are just like, oh, flip. I swear I'm probably gonna get more paper cuts than anything else. Or foil cuts or whatever. Okay. So 1, 2, strike. Where are all the ones? There. Okay. Stop it. Okay, guys, keep right. Now I'm probably gonna have to buy another one later on, but I'm gonna let it be a future me problem. I probably might need to buy another one later. Not right now. Maybe right now. I don't know. If I would, I'll probably buy this one, because this one's been so amazing so far, and my hair really needed it. just making sure I get all of it. All of it. Okay. Yeah, and I'm just using like enough to like really saturate it like that. I'm so happy and proud of myself. Like a bitch, you're doing amazing. It's like little hairbrush. Just scrunch it in there because I don't give a shit right now. Just want to see how, like, yeah, that's pretty. Definitely, like, this is gonna need to be all the way up here. Just making, I'm telling you, I'm just making sure I get it all. I know I like overlapped a couple of times, but it's just, these people like really did this to me. And I've cut my hair so many times from when I've done the hair dye. Like I've like, what is that? The thinning scissors. I've used that. I've used, you know, I've cut my ends. Like this hair is just growing and that's amazing. But that's why it looks like that, you know, so like weird. But yeah. Okay, so another thing I wanted to mention, so like, cause I'm not trying to talk smack about these hairdressers. I just want to put that out there. I'm not. It's just that, like, you know, and it's like going back to what I said. I showed them a picture, and it was like, you know, a platinum blonde girl, and then they were like, they looked at it, they were like, oh yes, sure, we could do that, great. Well, this was the second person who did my hair. I'm gonna leave him unnamed. I really don't want to like bash on him or the places that that they work at. I'm not gonna do that. So like, you know, he was like, yes, oh, I could do that. And so like, I know from experience that my hair can get light, and yes, it did burn off, but that was years ago. So now all I've done was keeping it healthy. So when he saw the picture, I was just like, it's platinum blonde and it had a shadow root, and he said it exactly that. Oh, so you're just looking for like a blonde with a shadow root, correct? And I was like, yeah. Literally, he left me with my hair like orangey auburn, like a strawberry blonde, and it was light. And so that was just the first session, and so I understood. And he left me with a red, like a red colored in for the shadow root, and I was like, this don't look like the picture. And red is a really warm color, so I would imagine you would just kind of do all over and then the shadow root, because that's exactly what I'm doing now. So, you know, he did it in the first session, and I understood first sessions, I get that. So I was like, oh, it's the first session, it'll just, that's how it is. My hair is probably just whatever from it being really like whatever. So man, I just like, you know, I put myself in my hair's shoes. And so like, but the second time it looked exactly the same. He did it exactly the same way. I was like, why is my hair still orange? And he's just like, well, it's actually quite hard. I get that. It probably is super hard, but there's no way, since my hair has gone really up there before. And each time was 400 for each one. So a corrective. So the first one was corrective, and then the second one was corrective too. Like, how does that make sense? Which, again, from what I know now to back what I didn't know, that's what I'm doing. I told you, I did all the research that I needed. So to me, that didn't make sense. Now it doesn't make sense. And honestly, like I said, I would have rather spent the money to buy the products and actually do my hair and do it for free here at home than do it at a salon where I, you know, they see me as a newbie. They know she doesn't know what she's doing. She doesn't know what anything, you know, is going on. So I'll just give her this price, you know, like mechanics in their cars. Like, you know, oh, oil change, yeah, it's like $2,000, like, you know. But how would you know? You know, you don't know anything about cars. I do. Like, so stuff like that. Now that I have the knowledge of what to do, what not to do, hopefully, I mean, what not to do is keep this for a lot longer than I did. So I'm just starting off on this side. But that is exactly why, again, I'm not bashing on anybody. I really am not. But I'm tired of going to salons and telling them this is what I want and they just don't bring it to me. So if this is what it takes, then so be it. So be it. Alright, so as expected, it did do something to my hair, and of course it's yellow at the bottom and orangey on the top. I do need to dry it to kind of see where it's at. I missed like a lot of part of the bleach, so on the top here, but right now I'm just like massaging it through. There's a lot of orange spots, so what I'm just gonna do later, yeah, see, what I'm gonna do later is just like, it's a lot lighter in person than it is on camera, because see, it looks a lot darker, but it's a lot lighter here. But I do need to dry it, see where it's at, and then of course take off that blue that's there, and of course do the roots. From there on, I did put some of that, just kind of like to see where this part was at. I did only this side yet, and so I'm really gonna be working on section by section, and just when I have to do the second round, because it's definitely looking like I need to do a second round, I'm gonna just touch up very like pieces of where it needs to, like for example this definitely needs more of the, you know, 20 volume with the bleach, and then from there we'll see where it goes. Otherwise I'm just gonna remove this stuff right now. I did put more in there, but it'll, you know, to kind of see if it'll, this is a lot more orange. You see how like some pieces are like orange and some are just like light? It's just what's crazy to me. But I'm gonna do that and see where it's at later.